Today I want to share a powder with you that's a replacement for me for Hourglass powders. We love Hourglass powders, but they're pretty pricey, so I have an affordable one for you. I've talked about this before. This is the Morphe Cloud Light, but I haven't shown you all the shades together. Now they actually have 4 shades, but I bought 3 of them. This is the lightest Dawn, and then the second shade up is this one, which is Sunrise. I use this for powdering most of my face. I really like the Dawn for brightening, so I tend to use this in the under eyes, a little on the chin, anywhere I want to highlight. This is the 3rd shade, and it's called Golden Hour, and I like to use this as a bronzer. So let's test these out. Let's start with the Dawn, and I'm going to powder a little bit under the eyes. So right now I'm a little shiny. I just put the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint on. So let's go in the under eyes. I want you to see the difference between this eye and this one, how brightening the powder is. What I like about this is, like the Hourglass, it's a very finely milled powder. It doesn't crease in the under eyes or get cakey, so I really love that. And look at how much this brightened me up. Now I like to dab a little bit on my chin like this, and even a little bit in the middle of the forehead. This is Sunrise, and it's the original powder that I bought to powder my face. And going into the puff, getting some powder on, and we're just going to press here in the T-zone. This is where I typically put powder. I know I just put the brighter one, but we'll put some here. I like to put it in the forehead where I tend to be more oily, and especially here on the cheeks where I have more pores and texture. Now let's take a look at Golden Hour. I'm going to grab my brush here from BK Beauty. It's the A507. And look at how this looks. You can tell this looks a lot like a bronzer would. I'm dabbing a little on the back of my hand because it's a little too much. And just softly going around my cheeks. I'm doing this in place of blush today. I often use this as my blush. I just love this shade so much. Now I can also use this down here to add more shape to the face, even though this isn't a contour and this is more like a bronzer. And I also like to go down onto the neck. That really warmed up my face. A lot of days I've been just wearing this in place of blush, but let me know if you've tried these powders out. I've heard a little bit of feedback from some of my subscribers, and they've said great things so far. So if you have any experience with this powder, let me know down below.